International events are also grabbing investors' attention. NATO ambassadors held an emergency meeting to discuss the security situation in Iraq, where militants took 80 Turkish citizens hostage. Meanwhile, in Vienna, where the members of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, were meeting, Iraq's oil minister said he did not expect the violence in the north to spread to the country's oil-producing south. Today, crude prices finished with a gain of about 5 cents to $104.40. Steve Sedgwick has more on the OPEC meeting from Vienna.
Here in Vienna, OPEC ministers decided to leave OPEC production levels unchanged at 30 million barrels a day. That is roughly 40% of global oil supply. They did that because prices appear to be in some form of equilibrium, with the supply and demand dynamics finely tuned at the moment. The price which OPEC is getting for its oil is around about $108 a barrel, and they're very happy with that price as well. But there are concerns at a country-by-country basis. Iraq has an insurgency on its hands. Protests in Libya mean that their production output is a fraction of what it could be. Nigeria has issues, and so indeed does Iran. Iran, of course, looking to have the end of sanctions regarding its nuclear program so it can export as many barrels as indeed it hopes it can going forward. Now, there are other issues, including the role of Secretary General. Mr. El-Badri will continue in that role until the middle of 2015 after a replacement candidate. Well, there just wasn't one because we couldn't get a consensus amongst members. This is Steve Sedgwick for Nightly Business Report in Vienna.